The tightrope of talk is our free speech feeling the pinch? Ever find yourself pausing before you speak, thinking twice, maybe even 3 times? You wonder if your words will land right, or if they'll explode like a dodgy firework. It's a common feeling these days, isn't it? Like we're all walking a verbal tightrope. One wrong step, one misplaced syllable, and whoosh, down you go into a pit of social media outrage. It's quite the circus act we're performing daily. This constant self-editing, this careful dance, is it a good thing, or is something precious getting lost? Free speech is a big deal. It's the cornerstone of open societies, the ability to say what you think, to challenge ideas, to have robust debates. But what happens when the fear of offending anyone, starts to feel like a gag? Are we protecting feelings, or are we accidentally silencing important voices? It's a tricky one, this. Think about it. We scroll through our feeds, we see the headlines. Decoding PC, what does politically correct actually mean? So, what is this political correctness everyone talks about? It sounds so official, doesn't it? Like a government department for polite conversation, but really, at its heart, it started as something quite simple. It was about choosing words carefully. The aim was to avoid causing unnecessary offense, especially to groups of people who've historically been marginalized, or, treated a bit rubbishly. The original idea was quite noble, you have to admit. It was about empathy, about recognizing that words have power. They can lift people up, or they can knock them down. Think of it like this. If you knew a certain word was like stepping on someone's sore toe, you'd probably try to avoid it, right? That was the general vibe. A move towards being a bit more thoughtful, a bit kinder in how we speak about others. Language is a living thing, isn't it? It changes, it evolves, new words pop up, old words get new meanings, or some words just get retired like an old footballer. Oops, did I say that? When good intentions go sideways. Now here's where it gets a bit messy. Like when you try to bake a cake with good intentions, but it ends up looking like a collapsed building. Sometimes the drive for political correctness seems to overshoot the runway. People talk about cancel culture. Comedians, for instance, find their jokes under a microscope. One line from a decades-old routine can suddenly resurface, and then, boom, outrage. Shows get pulled, apologies are demanded. It's not just comedians either. University campuses, once seen as hotbeds of free debate, have seen speakers disinvited, students protest. The argument is often that certain ideas are too harmful to even be heard. That exposure to them could cause genuine distress. This raises a big question. Section 4. Words as welcome mats, the argument for considerate chat. But hold on, let's flip the coin. There's another side to this story, a very important one. For many, political correctness isn't about censorship, it's about compassion. It's about basic human decency. It's about recognizing that words can and do cause real harm. Think about it. The constant drip, drip, drip of microaggressions, the casual slurs, the language that demeans or belittles, that stuff takes a toll. For people from marginalized communities, this isn't just theoretical, it's daily life. Words can feel like tiny paper cuts, or sometimes like a punch to the gut. So when people ask for more considerate language, they're often asking for a bit of relief, a bit of respect. They're saying, my identity isn't a punchline, my existence isn't up for debate, it's a plea for empathy. Proponents argue that political correctness helps create safer spaces. Places where everyone can participate without fear of being attacked for who they are. Think of a workplace, or a classroom. If the language used is inclusive, more people feel comfortable sharing their ideas. Section 5, the balancing act. Can honesty and empathy ever be mates? So we have these two powerful forces, don't we? The desire for completely honest, unfettered expression, and the equally strong desire for empathetic, inclusive communication. Are they destined to be forever at odds? Like two toddlers fighting over the same toy? Or is there a way for honesty and empathy to be mates, to walk hand in hand? It's the million-pound question, really. Perhaps the key lies in understanding the difference between intent and impact. You might intend to be funny, or provocative, or just honest. But if the impact of your words is to cause genuine hurt or to marginalize someone, that needs to be considered. It doesn't mean you can never say anything challenging, but it might mean thinking about you say it, and to whom, and why. Finding this middle ground requires effort from everyone. Section 6. Your turn to talk. Where do we draw the line? Ultimately, this whole debate about political correctness isn't going away anytime soon. It's a sign of a society grappling with big changes. We're trying to figure out how to live together, how to talk to each other, in a world that's more connected and more diverse than ever before. There are no easy, one-size-fits-all answers printed on the back of the cereal box. That would be too convenient, wouldn't it? The truth is, the line between acceptable and unacceptable speech is constantly being redrawn. It's influenced by culture, by context, by personal experiences. What one person finds perfectly fine, another might find deeply offensive. This doesn't mean we should throw our hands up in despair. It just means we need to keep talking. And, crucially, keep listening. Even when it's hard. Individual responsibility plays a huge part here. We all make choices with our words every single day. We choose what to say, how to say it. We also choose how to react to the words of others.